Hi, this is Mr. Sissoko again. Today video will show you how to secure your login and how to set up a parameter for each menu and others setting or technique. About 10 technique today we will show you how to manage your Access database. So the first technique is the login system. We have built this login system last time. Now I will show you how the login is working. If I type here the admin name, then I type the password, then if I leave the password field, the system will switch my name and password according to my password to fill a combo, a hidden combo. Let me show you that combo to make you understand clearly what I'm doing here right now. Visible, the combo box is true. Then I close the login form, save it. Then I open the login form. I type here. You see the combo has nothing because it's waiting until I put my password to see whether I have a record in the table or not. So the combo is still waiting for me for my password. I type my password here, then you see that the combo has filled from the data from the table has been filled here. You see the password here, the 5 level, that is level. This is the up lock, the option locked. So here, as you see, if I'm a locket, okay, if the locket value is 1, I will not be able to log in. This is the system we put here on the table here. I forgot to show you last time. So you see the up lock. Sorry for the last time, the first version, this table was a numeric. Okay, this field here, up lock, was a short text. Okay, sorry, you have to change this one to a number. Okay, so that's why you can use it. And then here we see that the combo is filled with the admin information. So I will set after login successfully correct. This button will check, we hash the password 1234 to compare to this text. If it's okay, then I will be logged in, and the temp var for my level will be set to that temp var to show to the system what level I'm using for. That is a very important step because this 5 will be set to a temp var. As if you see the code behind the OK button, we go to the OK button. Okay, upon you see the instruction is full. This instruction is to check the attempt. If you miss your password 3 times, then it will lock the OK button for 15 seconds. You can put 0 here to deactivate it. That is a small part. Okay, this is 15. That means we wait for 15 seconds. If you put 0, that means this all this code will be disabled. Okay, you cannot even you try 100 times, the system will not lock the button. Okay, by default I put 15 seconds. So here, if the login is correct, if the login is successful, you see several temp var has been set. Why I'm using the temp var? Why I'm not setting the field in the menu? Because I may have other forms which are not the menu. They may be another form or report or query or I don't know. So this temp var is very useful because it's like a global. Okay, so I can access it anywhere in the report. Usually I use it very too much in those kind of temp var in the report, in the forms or sub forms. You see, if you have to call the sub form, the username from the main form to another form's sub forms, you see that's complicated. So that's why the temp var is extremely useful as a global. Okay, so I said the user ID, username, password, user level. All those 4 information are filled automatically from that combo, that hidden combo here, this combo, hidden combo. So all the information has been set to the temp var. Then we are good to go. Then we open the menu. Okay, so this is the strategy how to secure this login form. So let's start. Okay, so here is the login form. If I put admin, okay, 1 2 3 4, as you see, the admin is filled. So if my user name is user2, then even I have the password, I cannot log in. If I miss the attempt, as I showed you last time, if I miss the attempt okay, one time, okay, twice, that was 3 times. So you see, it's show me 15 seconds of delay. The OK button is disabled. I cannot use it until this come back to normal. Now it is enabled. Okay, now before we log in, I have something else here to show you. Like last time, we show here the padlock showing the MAC address of this computer, right? So that was the registration form. You can send, the customer will send this code to you. You generate the registration form for this PC for the customers. So now today I add another things here. Let me remove the item, the admin name, just the password of the admin. Okay, I put the password of the admin, then I click on setting. So if I click on the setting, that's why it cannot access to the setting directly. You have to know the admin's password. Okay, so here are the parameters. We are not showing this one first. Okay, I will show you later this database setting page. We want to go to add or edit users. Okay, here you can add a new user or you can edit existing user. To edit existing users, you just put this one here, and then you can edit the name, whatever. So if the user is locked, this one will move around. Okay, let me show you. Okay, that means this user2 is locked. So I put a function here. The function is called general mode. Then we go back down, radio bt set radio. That means we set the value, the position of the button with this function. Okay, and then I have another function here, radio click, while you click on the button. Okay, if I click here, I see the button go to the left side, and the value of a field uplock, the uplock field is set to 0. If I click this one to go to the right side, like the iPhone, right? So the radio button is possible in access. Just try to think a little bit with this function. You can do it, you can manage it. As you see, I just need these small functions, voila, which is not to exceed 10 line of code. So you have get the things done. Okay, so everything is managed with the function here. So if I click also the level, also here select users level. Okay, you can select the level. Okay, to show you the message box that you click on 5. Let's remove that message box. Okay, we go to page 4, and then we click on this one, and on update I remove the message box. Okay, so since there is no code behind anymore, just remove that. Okay, it's okay. So now we have no code behind. If I go to type my password 1234 and go to setting, add users, I come back, and then I click, I see that the user is locked. Okay, if I click here and click save, it say the user is unlocked. If I click again, I see that is unlocked. So I want to lock him back. Okay, lock him back and save. Okay, if I want a new user, just click here, we type the new user, user3, password 1234. Okay, and level we put level 4. Okay, and then the user is not locked. That's good. So username has been saved successfully. If I check here, I can see user3 is here and its password. So this is the form to show you how to manage your user, and then how to lock. And I put a small technique here for the users article radio button. Okay, that's the radio button system. So you can use it and copy, paste it to your form. And if you have several razor button in one form, just give the name as I give the name here. See, the river, that is the river. In the function said river and the button. River, this is the river where the button is moving in it. So the button is like a ship, like a Chinese culture. So we get those ideas from the Chinese culture. We make everything compared to the nature. So this is the river, this is the button. Okay, here is the name. See, RBT1, that is the button. This is RBT0. But in the function, if you want to call the button, the function behind the button, you see the radio button click. Okay, and the other one is called on form after update. This guy after update, you see that I call set radio button, and then I set the value, the field to set the value, and the river and the button itself. Okay, the ship. Okay, so the ship, the river. Okay, just put the name as different. Okay, like 0, you have to do that. 0, this is 0, the river is 0, the same name. The river and the ship has the same name. The difference is the river has 0 at the end, and the ship has 1. If you have another button here, you put 2 and 3, another button 4 and 5, another button 5 and 6, 6 and 7. Okay, that's the way you have to put your button here. Do not create a confusion on the code, so just make the name as the same, because if you put different number on the right side of this button here and different number is on here, I don't know, maybe your function will not work. So just follow a small technique here. Okay, now we talk about the parameter. Okay, why we need to set the user level as here. You see the user level 5, user level 4. Why you need to put level? Because here in our menu, you want the menu to display as we set up our menu. So okay, for that I have created a menu, how to call a parameter table. Okay, this parameter table is a kind of table we use to set up any setting according to our database. As you can see, modify account, create new account, add new financial transaction, new supplier and client information, new product and service, supplier. Okay, so you see the technique. Any code starting by 10, that is edit. Any code starting by 12, that is add new. Any code starting by 11, that's maybe the menu. Okay, as you see here, the menu I have set 1101 for the level for the page welcome. You see, is a level 1. Okay, see here 1102 for the page 2. You can set the level if you like. Okay, but this one is a table behind the code, so the client and you don't have to manipulate from here. You just want to add one more line. If you have more option or more control you want to apply in your database, simply copy one of the line and pass it here. So this is the maximum value, this is the minimum value of the level to access this form, and then this is the order by, the way we display in the form. So let me show you the form. Okay, we go to the login, we type the admin password, and then we type setting. As you see here, all the fields. Okay, let me show you param table. You see those fields are starting by, those code are starting by 9. That means they return a string value. We build a function according to that. So here you can see I can go down. You see all the level are here. Authorized level to add new product and service. I can increase. Okay, I can decrease to 1 and maximum to 5. That's why here we set minimum value is 1, maximum value is 5. Okay, here also everything is according to what you see all the level you want to show. You see authorized level to access page 4, you can increase. Authorized level to reach this one, you can make 4. Authorized level, you can put 2. Authorized level to page 3, you can put 2. And then whatever you like, just set up here. The client also, they can set up here. Just you can put a button here on the downside, a button to print out this table, to let them set up their database, right? So you don't need to set up for them. So this is the default setting you can put on the database to send to them, but after they must be able to to set up their database from themselves. So the number here, the number on here, 12 12 12 13, this is the error message the system will show to the user. If you are not allowed to access, the system will show you 12 13, okay, by example. So if you give that to your admin, you say, okay, admin, I'm not able to access the page number 8 because it showed me 1108, okay, 1108. So you come here, you type 1108, then you search. You will see that 1108, the level is maybe 4. Okay, I see, sorry, I put level to 2, then that's okay. I double click on here to reshow, to move the filter or the form, then the 1108 is set to level 2. That's very simple and very easy. So we will let this form open here, this level open here, and then we go to the menu to show you how it works. So let's say I close this one, I come back to admin. Okay, it's a null value, don't know where this error come from. So we log in. Okay, now we see our level admin is show here, and then our level, so all the button here. So you see that why I'm able to click and get in. You see, if I go to the table, okay, I to put here level 7, okay, page 7, I put level 6 because we cannot reach level 6. The maximum level is 5, but just for test purpose I will put 6 here manually, and then come to the menu. Okay, this is the page 7. Okay, I click. Okay, this command is reserved to higher level. Level code 1108. So that means this 1108 you have to give to the admin, to show to the admin that I'm blocked here because of the level level code 1107. Okay, the admin says, okay, level code 1107, go to the form and then go to the setting 1107. Okay, so you see is a 6. So I can make it down to level 4 and close it. Then I type my password, and then if I access to my form menu here again, I click on the setting. You see that I'm able to get in the form. So for this parameter to work, I don't know if last time we see together that function we put here, cure param, get param also is according to the parameter table. You need those two functions, okay, get param and the cure param. Okay, this cure param, where I use it here in the set button. The menu has a function and behind this all button, you see here set bt. So set bt, let's go to see what is behind the set bt. Okay, click here to go to set bt is the first function, sub function. Okay, as you see, set bt is here. I have added few line of code on the set bt, so the preview set bt is not updated. You have to take this one as a new update. The first line I have added is this one here. As you see, I call it the cure param. Cure param, I said I know that all the page level setting started by 1100. Okay, the first one is 1101, the second one is 1103, 02, as I show you. You see here 1101, 1102. So that's why I'm able to just use one single line in the code to manage all of them. And that's why I put AX. AX here, I get the number behind the button clicked. So if button 1, I get 1. So 1 plus 1100, that's be 1101. So it will take that number and check in the system. If it is true, that's true mean show the message. If I say false, you will not log it, but you will not see any message also showing why you are not logged. So that's why I put true here to show the message why you are not logged. So if the function query return false, that means you are not allowed, then exit function. Before that, this true will throw a message to you. That was the message I saw with the 1107. That's why the function will not continue, it will just throw error before exit function. Okay, so the second line is this one. The second line is this one, is to show the picture like the menu here. Each button has a picture, right? So I have named the picture also from image 1, image 2, image 3, and so on until image 7. Okay, so if I click on the image, you see this one here, this picture is not in any tab. Okay, it is on the main form here. This main form detail, I put that this picture on it, like this welcome also. That's why any page can show it. If I click on this one, so it will set the picture of that image 0 to this one. That is the code. The code said image 0, that picture data. If you said pictures, the system will try to catch the source of the picture, like from my C drive or from website or from my local server. So that is the pictures. But if you don't know the source, you just know that this picture box has a picture on it, so just refer to the picture data, not the picture too simply. So I said image 0 that picture data is me image, okay, according to AX again. The AX is here, okay, picture data, that's all. So that's make the system work. This is the line I have added as new code, and this also is a new line of code. Okay, unless that this one is new but no use, you can even remove, no problem. So all the code remain the same. Okay, as you see, if I click on the receiving goods, on sal, report, setting, I'm able to see the picture on it. Okay, so the video will be using all this technique, all these fields and tables to build together. We will build together a POS system, a POS system, like you can use it in the restaurant or grocery store or whatever. Okay, we can use it on it. So we will also put several technique on how to display item on the screen, like calendars, like what, you know. So we should be showing all those technique in the future in the same file. So you'll be able to copy from this file and set up your own application. That is very important. So here now, as you understand how these things are working, so you can go and apply it. Here also we have put, because here the user, the admin set the password. Okay, that is a problem. The admin set the default password. So how the user will set their own password? So that's why we put code behind this one also. If you click on the image of the user, logged user, so you can see another form or another sub tab is displaying. You can change the password here, the old new password, and confirm password and save. So you will be seeing inside here also. You can see there are techniques here also. You can check it to see how we hash the password and send to the table, user table, because this button save here is going to hash the password you put here and according to the name here. Okay, so just check the technique behind. Okay, the next technique is how to call is this scroll bar. You see the company name is moving, your company name webcam here. So if we go to design view, we see that this company name is moving, but in fact how it move, you see here on the timer there is no timer, there is no code behind the timer, there is no timer set it. Okay, so how it move? So that's very easy, very simple. As you see, if you go to form view, you will see that the company name is moving. Because of what, I have created an external form here called form timer 100F. 100, that means 100 milliseconds. Okay, one tenth of the second. That's why I put the number of the time on the form, the timer, to remember which timer doing what. So this timer here is doing the job. If I go to design view, you will see that my text will be stopped. Okay, the text is stopped working because the timer was making it working. While when did I call this timer? I call the timer on the form open, and I close the timer on the form close. Okay, the timer here, there's nothing inside. Just make it smaller if you like. Okay, there is nothing inside. Then we go to on open. Okay, first you see I have a temp var also here. I set to TM100 to catch the value, and then the form timer. Okay, you see there is a small code here also, just a 2 or 3 line of code. So it make the timer, the text moving. Okay, this is the main form and the label. Okay, left, just move it. Okay, the temp var also, we reduce the value of the temp var until we got something. Okay, so it's a very easy technique. Just simply you can copy this timer file form to your project, and then you don't need to make this code again. The code will also be copied with the file. Okay, then you make your here on the form open. I show you the code on the main form open also. On the main form open, as you see, I open the timer F100. That's the form you will send to your application. So this is by default. I will set the focus to the first button, and then I call the function set BT. The first button is this one with the welcome. By default, if I'm not doing this one on the code here, nothing will be selected as welcome. That's why I forced the main page to open with the welcome image. That's why I put here the preview version of this form has no code on the form open. So that's why I put this one here to force it a little bit. Okay, if we save that and then we open, you see that the welcome is selected. That's the code is doing that. That code. Okay, click. All those pictures also, don't think is complicated and expensive. There is a website. Okay, a website called a website here. Okay, as you see, the website icon archive. Okay, the icon archive, you can go and type whatever you like. All those icons are free. You can search on Google. Okay, it is free, you can use it. Okay, so they are all free pictures, you can use them. Even this setting from there, this report is from there, the product service is there. Just get some little bit imagination to know which picture is fitting which title. Okay, that's something easy. Now the final and the last technique I'm going to show you is the search function. Okay, here you see that I have a table here, product table. As you see, then product table also has category 2, category 1. Then this category also has a table here, category table. Okay, so I concatenated those category table and put all of together. How we do the search on this function, like here I type the category name, like I type category food. you see that all the product will be filtered by the food. So if I type the product name, I double click to remove the filter. Okay, if I type here the product name, it will show me the product. If I type the product reference B003, it will show me the product. Okay, anything. If I type the supplier phone number 2021, I see that the supplier phone number is there. So it's searching inside 3 tables at once: the suppliers table, okay, which is here, the product table, and the category table. The system is searching in it. It's very simple search. You don't have to have 4 to 5 fields here, each one click search supplier, choose what. That make people headache. Okay, just use a small technique to solve all those problems. The problem is this: you can click on this button, you see the code behind. The code is very simple. What you have done here, you created a calculated field called MetaD. So that's the point. You just type anything in this field, name it SRC, then it will compare to MetaD. So how is the field MetaD? So we show you data of the form. Then we go to see. As you see here, let's make it this guy go up. Okay, product table here is linked to supplier. Okay, can put here is linked to category. So here the MetaD field, I can zoom on it. Zoom. Okay, see that MetaD is a reference, category name, supplier telephone number. I put everything on it separated by a simple space, because if you don't put this space on the concatenation, that means it is one word. It will not find what you like. So you need to simulate a separated field. So if we show here the field, MetaD field, we will see that it contains almost all the information about the product, the category, and the supplier name in it. So simply apply the technique, the button here, to search in that field specifically. That's why. See, just filter is here, filter on is false, filter on is true. Before you apply the filter, you need to close the filter and refresh. Okay, and then you need to apply the filter and recarry. That's all. Very simple. That's why we are able to search whatever we like. Okay, the final technique show you here is how to set the combo box. Okay, I have here this combo box. This is display the combo box. As you see, the combo box disappear. There is no button to show the combo box. I can use a picture to simulate the combo box. If I click that combo box, that button, the combo box will display. The same technique before we use in our login form, I think. Okay, so the combo box will display the picture here. You can set this picture is the same picture for the supplier I got from the icon archive, which is icon file. The icon file can be set in the button. Okay, so now I want what I want. If I click the category, I'm seeing the category here. If I click, I want this subform to filter according to the combo box. Okay, like I click here, electronic. See that it is showing electronics. If I click on food, it is right here food, and then it will click this button. The combo box after update will click this button for me, and then it will put its value to this field and click this button for me. So this is the technique. So how it works, let me show you. The button here, what it does here is CB category set focus. There is a combo box called CB category set focus, and make it drop down. The combo box is here. See, I make it just one line. Just you can make the combo box bigger, right, if you like, but this time I make it only one line, and then I put the border color also to white. it not be visible. Then the combo box, you see how there is a code here after update of the combo. As you see, forms, okay, the subform name dot form, the field src is equal to cb category dot column 1, the name of the category, that is the column 1. Then I go to the prod tbl sub, okay, dot form, okay, dot command 37 click. The command 37 is this guy here, command 37. Okay, but there is another things you have to know. If you are doing the same thing in your form or your database, it will not work. Why? Because of these things here. You see, the code here is searching, but all the functions start by private. All the button you create automatically will start by private. I changed this one private to public. If you don't change any button's command to public, you cannot call it from outside the main form here. See, the main form is outside, so it cannot call this button's command, because we say this button is private, so only this form will be allowed to click on this button. Since I changed in the code the command behind the command 37, so I put it public, not private, so I were able to click from this button here or from the combo after update. That is the technique. So you need to change any command you want to access inside the subform. If it is private, please make it public. So thank you. This is for today. You can try to implement all those techniques in your form. You can pause the video on each level to see and understand how to make it. If there is a problem, you can send a message to Facebook or to YouTube. Okay, thank you and have a nice time.